Okay, here we are. I'm live. It's me, Baron von Zoomski, coming to you across the intergalactic interstellar relays. What are we doing? Well, we are exploring. We're going to explore the bubble. We're going to go and have a bit of a wander around the bubble and see what places we can find. Because believe it or not, I can't help but notice that there's so many places within the bubble itself that I've not mapped. I discover things when I jump into the system. So I've taken a speckled hen. There she is, looking all shiny, and we're gonna take her around the bubble. So we're just on our way out to Alioth right now, and that's what we're gonna be doing. Mr. Powers, good to see you, sir. How the devil are you? So let's make our way onto a place called Farak.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, that's right. Let's have a little music. I'm good, thank Powers. Can you hear me? Is everything alright? Colorado! What exactly is the bubble? Okay, so the bubble, I'll show you in a moment. Here we go, let's get down a bit. Pull back on the old thing and everything, you know. Okay, so this is what we're doing here. I'll show you the bubble. Okay, I go to power play. Shows you a really good example. So that's the bubble. You see that? So the bubble is the most condensed population of the known human universe. Right there. And that is the bubble. So usually when you go exploring Colorado, you kind of go out of the bubble and head off in whichever direction that you want to go. What I'm doing tonight is I'm just going to go for a wander around here, because look at me, there's so many systems in here that I know I've not explored, that I've not, you know, in any way, shape or fashion got on my stellar map, and yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm making my way towards Alioth. I'm doing it. I'm doing it via the economical way, so that it means I go one system at a time, and I'm exploring. That's what I'm doing. So yeah, in some places I will have already, like this place. I've already got this place because either it's a major place, or you know. Hey, Kaithina! Good to see you. How's the goddess? Deckard Kane, stay a while and listen. It's good to see you, my friend. It's been a while. Kaithine is currently a console peasant. Well, I heard that you'd taken a bit of a break from the game for a while, and that's all fine, you know. That's cool, you know. We got other games we want to play. I get that. So yeah, we got this place right, Mitra Estate. I don't even know what it is. Hemshut. Who names a planet KT Line? Eh? Absolutely, Marshall. Don't let them try to pop the bubble. They won't pop the bubble, Marshall. Do you know what? It's one of these very few occasions where Swifty and I agree. because we don't always agree on things, as I'm sure you're aware. But Swifty from Ineffectual Gaming, his Discord server and his YouTube channel are in the description of this video. We agree on this totally, and that is that the Thargoids are not necessarily out to invade us. We think that they're after something, or they're hunting down particular individuals. So yeah, not so much a break. It's just on the back burner. All right, okay then. What's the score then, Kathy? You just got bored with the game? Is that it?
Frameshift drive charging.
So we're going to be a little bit of exploring, a little bit of wandering around, taking a look at a few tourist beacons. And in that time we're going to talk about things. So, you know, if you guys want me to talk about a particular subject, I'd be happy to talk about that. I'll let you guys decide on what it is that you want me to chat about, you know. Up to you. Oh yes, when the update comes out, yeah, it's going to be big. Not long now, guys. Not long now. What have we got here? Oh, some conflict. Perez ring. That sounds good. Okay, on to the next system. Tyler. What's my favourite exploration vessel? Is the vessel that I am in. But it really comes down to what your requirements are, Powers. You know. There's a system called Amy Charlotte. Ah. Oh, he's Tyler Tigster? Why has he got Tyler Cox in there then? I see Tyler Cox. Does anybody else see Tyler Cox? You changed your name, Tigster? Look at that nice neutron star. Oh look, this place has not been... See, that's what I'm talking about. This place hasn't even been discovered yet. So Powers, to answer your question, I like the ASP Explorer, but I think that in the future we're going to get an awful lot of jumper condas. Look at that! Wow, that's cool. Look at that! Wow! It's a nice picture, isn't it? Do you think Dev will make Luton's Star Exploder and replace it with a supernova since it's basically at its damage, or maybe it was maybe Marshall, I don't know. I'd like that. I think that'd be pretty cool. Haven't we got on the 11th of July, we've got two moons smashing into each other, haven't we? So that's something will be worth looking at. Tower, Tigster, sent my work experience email on this account and my actual work. Okay, so right, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Powers, I've done long exploration in Ankanda, but I do think, yeah, I prefer the Asp Explorer. Yeah. Kaithine is going to be using an Orca. Okay, Steve, good to see you, my friend. Welcome to the channel, to the stream. Yeah, well, there's mine. This is mine here. You can't really see it very well because the star's not really casting out light enough to see it, but you know. Yeah, well, you know, you can't do that. I mean, it's okay for what it is, you know. It gives you just about the bare minimums of what you need. I did try the whole DBX thing, but for exploration, it just completely did my head in. It really did. We're going to scan this star, actually. There we go. Let's scan that. So yeah, so that completely.
Warning: frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Really, I've not even done anything yet. Okay. So we got a few things there. What's Vasilia Vision? I want to go and have a look at that. Yeah, let's go have a look at that.
Warning: frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Shut up. There we go. It's all good. Yeah, the Aspen Explorer is very good. It's very good. Remember, you don't need an awful lot of jump range to do proper exploration. But when you're trying to get to a particular place and explore, you kind of need to, you know, do that. You need to jump range for that. And of course, some of the distances we're talking about can be a considerable distance. Hey, SD, Silence Duality, how the devil are you, sir? Welcome to the stream. We are having some fun. We're doing a little bit of exploration, taking a look at some places I've not been to before. Tigsteruk, if you've only just changed it, I think you have to wait a few weeks before you can change it back. That's good to hear, Sounds. Good to hear. Here we go. Let's have a look at this station. Ooh. Oh, look at that. I like that. It's nice.
Cmdr, Echo, please comply with StarCom protocols when attempting to dock at this facility.
Okay, well, we're going to dock here
Request approved.
and take a look what's going on.
3-3.
Let's see who owns this station. I think it's the Alliance who owns it. They're not in our good books right now. We've been having some problems with the whole lathe thing. So, yeah.
Continue on this vector. Approach is good.
Thank you, we will. Where the bloody hell am I going? Oh, there I am. That's my landing pad over there. Amongst them trees and things. What a beautiful station this is. Very nice, isn't it?
Landing gear deployed.
Oh. You hear my phone going? How good's that, eh? Alright, give me a moment, guys. I'm just going to answer this and sort things out. Give me a second. Oh, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. Right, who's here? Who have I missed? Has anybody new come in? Anybody I've not seen before? What's going on? Oh, Sirius is here. Hey, Sirius, good to see you. Let's have a little bit of a read in chat and see what's happening, what everybody's up to. Steve says, taking a break. Steve, I'm always willing to talk about Rakeil. Yep, I'm just exploring the bubble at the moment. Steve's keeping his cards very close to his chest. Let's just say, yeah, he's not telling anybody what he's found out. Okay, so we're in this place. We're gonna have a look around. So there's the speckled hen. That's my main exploration vessel, and we're in this very nice setup here. We're just waiting for that's good, isn't it? Look at that. Steve says, says it's about Rakeil, what I have researched. It's not about where it is, but when it is. There's a lot of people who agree with you there, Steve. There's a lot of people trying to figure out if it had been discovered, when it was discovered, and what drives might have been involved. And that might give a clue as to what was discovered and where it is. That's really good, I like that. Let's take a picture of that. It's nice. I like it. Right, let's have a look inside the station, see if I'm here.
Hull repaired.
Come on. It's taking its time. Okay, so we got, well, bloody hell, am I supposed to pronounce that? Quizquilius, is that it? Yeah, Quizquilius Starlight Company. My God. Oh my God. No, I get what you're saying, Steve, entirely. I really do. Something that we've been looking into is Robert Hodgson himself. So, oh wow, these are good missions. Look at that, 3 million. So, how far away is the place from there? Look at those! What is going on there? It must be miles away, mustn't it? The station must be miles away. Is 22 or 22,000 light? Is that right? Am I reading that right? 22,000? My God. They really want me to travel far, don't they? Where's that going to? Let's have a look. Wow. Okay. They want to travel a fair distance for that. Look how far they want you to travel there for 3 million. That's crazy. He said there was a wormhole in Sagittarius A? Really? David Braben said this? I don't remember reading that. During which interview did he say that? Wow, they want me to travel a long distance for those internal... What the hell's going on in Ogmar? You can hear... What the hell is going on in Ogmar and Tenjin? What are Ogmar and... Does anybody know what Ogmar and Tenjin are? Steve, you've got to be really careful what you read on those forums. Yeah? Yeah, you've got to be very careful there, Steve. I always talk about how there's 3 sorts of information. So the first piece of information is right there. It's in the game. You can pick it up. You can see it, and it's definite lore. You know. Oh, the Colonia. Ah, right. That makes a bit more sense of the guy. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Yeah, that makes a bit more sense. The second piece of information is it's not in the game, but it's considered to be lore. So, like, the books in the Frontier store are all considered to be actual lore, confirmed. And then you've got hearsay and forum talk. Like, I remember a rumor about somebody saying that Rakeil was in the bubble somewhere, and that a number of commanders had actually just flown into the place, honked their horn, and then flown off. Yeah. So, well, I remember hearing that, thinking, is that true? Who said that? How is it confirmed? You know, there's no confirmation. People speculate entirely. You've got to be really, 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 really careful about what it is that you get out of this game. You've got to make sure that all your sources are confirmed, because there's so much speculation out there. And it's like you just said there, Steve. You read something on a forum. Somebody said that in Sagittarius A there's a wormhole. And next thing you know, people are taking it as Bible, as gospel. Yeah, as the gospel truth. Yeah? Now, I'm not a religious guy, alright? Yeah? But when somebody says something and tells me it's the gospel truth, I kind of want confirmation. Which is why, when a lot of people say things to me nowadays, especially about the lore of Elite, if I've not heard about it, I want to know where they got that information from, you know. Kathleen, I agree with you completely. Powers, you was at Sagittarius a few months back, but I wasn't looking for anything like a wormhole out there. Could be a Hurtnoble free Anaconda tip-off. Do you know, that's a really good example, though, Powers, where somebody said something, and somebody's read it and gone, oh, that must be the truth, and they've gone off and done it. Yeah, I know another one that's very similar, a very similar story about a Photoshop document that was supposedly leaked from Frontier and had like a poem in it that led you to some place that was thousands of light years away, and you know, people went out there looking at it because they thought it was to do with Rakeil, and it wasn't. It was just somebody, you know, leaking information. It was just somebody making out as if this stuff had been produced by Frontier when it hadn't, you know. Showrooms under a glass roof. That makes funny. That is funny. Right, let's continue our journey. We're going to go to Alioth, because we want to go to Alioth or Alioth, whatever that place. That's where we're going there.
You may leave when ready.
Yeah, but you see that the flip side there, Kaitina, is I kind of like the idea that you have to go and do your research to find some places in the game. You know? I kind of like that whole concept. I don't bloody know where I'm flying towards the thing again, eh? What am I doing? Right. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I like the idea that you can read something and then go and find it. The problem is that right now, there's not a lot that going on, you know, and all the major discoveries that have been in the game have been because of stuff in the game. So I'm thinking more and more now that Frontier are not so much taking their lore too seriously.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Yeah, Kaitina, it is, this is the reason why, you know, I say you need to be very careful about where you're getting your information. You know, you need to be hold up on your information and what you're looking for. You know, because if that's not right, then none of your other information is going to be right. Okay, here we are. We're in Alioth. Hey. Okay, so we're gonna have oh my god, there's Turner. Oh, we don't like him. Okay, Wicker's World. I like that. It's a nice name. Action Town, Argent's Claim. Golden Gates. Have we not got any tourist things here? Really? No tourist things at all? Wow. Well, but Blind Pew is fiction. Yeah? You and I the same, Steve. I've done loads of research too on the place. I got several ideas going on right now in my head about it. You know, some of which I discussed the other day on that Rakeil stream, so, you know. Now you see, you're hitting the nail on the head there, Kaitina. Because there is no content, we're coming up with our own. We're speculating, you know. Oh, is it 1,000? Okay, right, yeah, I know what you're saying. Okay, right, so if we go to, let's go, where are we going to go? Here we go. Okay, so we're going to go to these stations, 1 in 1. Okay, so we'll start heading, so let's go to the planets bit by bit, alright? So Alioth right now is where we want to go to, so we're going to, there we go, let's start flying towards Alioth and get rid of 1,000. And then we should know if anything's around. Yeah. I don't think there's no wormholes there, Steve. I honestly and truthfully think that when people talk about other galaxies, especially with the Raxler myth, yeah, they're talking about galaxy. The reason why it comes into effect is because of what was in the previous games. So in the previous game of Elite, there's 8 galaxies. Well, they're not actually 8 galaxies. They're 8 parts of our galaxy. It's just they had wormholes that allowed you to jump to them. So yeah, that's that. Okay, so nothing there. Nothing with 1,000 there. So we're going to go to 2. It is, yeah. Sorry, Powers. Yeah, tell me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, by the way, Santa Claus doesn't exist neither. But hats off to Blind Pew though, because you know there's a guy who's taking this game and he's making his own fiction out of it. You know, I like that. I like that you could do that. You know. Okay, what's that? Everichin hijack. I think that's what you call it. Oh. Let's go and have a look at that, shall we? So yeah, with the whole Raxler thing, there's been very little in the game since the Dark Wheel stuff. So, oh god, I don't know if it's there. I haven't got a clue. I got some ideas, I got some stuff I want to do, you know. Do you think they're even bothered if we find it? Do you think they care if we find Raxler? But do we think it's in there now, kind of thing? You know? Do you think it's in the game right now? Oh, bloody hell. I didn't, son. Should I go and have a look now? Oh, is this one about the children of Raxler? Sounds? And now you see that you make a good point, Kaithina. You make a good point. Yes, I saw that. So the thing I need to be very careful about with that sounds is that Children of Raxler are a player group. They're not actually. Well, you know what? I say they're not actually part of official lore, but they played a big part in the whole Salome story. So yeah, so I'm no. Anyway, let's have a read of this. I'm gonna have a read of this because I like history. This is what this game's all about. It's a bit of lore. Let's have a read. In 2559, the tourist liner Everichin, full of Imperial nobles, was hijacked by a Keika group who planned to crash it into one of the gas giants. The attempt was thwarted by Imperial commandos. Right, I want to be an Imperial commando. How do I become an Imperial? Fuck Raxler. I want to know how to become an Imperial commando. I've just decided. The Holovid broadcast and subsequent fictional dramatization, Rebel Madness, went some way to diverting popular opinion from the insurrection. I like this. How do I become an Imperial commando? You think Raxler could be in the game, but not in our map system, or just name something else? It could be. If it's called something else like canon, it's not Raxler until it's Raxler. That's right, when it's a place, not a place. When it is not called something on a map. That's one. If it's in there, and the expiration update is because we can't find our butts with both hands on a compass. Maybe. Tune in next week, folks. Okay, so we're going to go to Alioth. No, we've been to Alioth 1. This was Alioth 2, wasn't it? So now we're going to go to Alioth 3. Oh, we've got Alioth 5, because that's nearer. There we go. Without wearing grunt. That's how you become an Imperial Commando.
Frameshift drive charging.
When is a place not a place, Steve? Answer the riddle. When is a door also a key? When they're referring to things on a map. That's my concept. That's my idea. That's my theory. I think the reason why we've not found it so far is because everybody uses the map. And on the map, it's not there. But it is in the game. And it's trying to figure out how to use the map to find it. That's the difficult bit. Yeah, it's 10% of a plan. It's not a full plan, it's 10% of a plan. Yeah? $100%. 100% of a plan. I wouldn't say 100%. Really? Wow, I'm surprised. Okay, that's good. So, the keys to finding Raxler, and to find anything in this game, if truth be told, is about progression. I think that you have to progress in the right places, and get the right rankings, and things get unlocked for you. And I think that is one of the keys to finding Raxler. Let's see if there's another thing here. But that's my point, Kaithina. When is a place not a place? When it is not named Raxler. Yeah? Oh, I've got Alliance Assembly here. Oh, we can have a look at that. Let's go have a look at that. Nervous gerbil. I still laugh about those mookas. No, Kaithina. Now, you see, Kaithina, I can answer that, but I'm going to turn it around to you. I'm going to turn it around and throw it back at you. Why? Why wouldn't they name it on a map Raxler? Closer to the Alliance Assembly. Exactly, other guy. Exactly. We're missing a star system. Okay, here we go. Exactly, Kaithina. They don't want people to find it. You know, the whole... this is why... let's be honest here. It's not your barrel of fish, mate, yeah? It's not your cup of tea, alright? Because exploration and this kind of shit isn't what you're in this game for. You're in this game to shoot shit up and have fun. And I get that. That's okay. That's cool. You know what I mean? I'm in the game, same reason, to be honest. I have fun shooting stuff up. Yeah? But the whole lore behind Rakeil is that there was some people on there, or there's supposed to be some people there, and they are making sure that nobody else knows that it's there. And yeah, like Powers says, Dark Wheel lost the location of it. In fact, their missions that you go and do, well, you were able to do until they took them away, which is even more evidence that it's not in the game, if truth be told, was to find map crystals that told them where the possible locations of Rakeil might be. Do you know what, right? It comes down to this. Let's have a show of hands. Who here believes that Rakeil is in the game? If you don't believe Rakeil is in the game, put no. If you believe Rakeil is in the game, put yes. Simple as that. Let's have a show of hands. Meanwhile, I'm going to read this. Tourist Spot 01113. The Alliance Assembly is a central body for the Alliance as a whole. While parallels can be drawn with the European Union in the 21st century, the Assembly lacks the law-making powers of the EU. In main, it functions as a means for establishing common policies and treaties rather than laws. It also acts as an arbitration body between member states and depending on Assembly votes, can enforce sanctions or corrective measures. However, the politics of member states often makes this a tricky process. So, Steve says yes, Deckard Kane says yes, it's in the game. Other guys says it's no. Kaithina says no, or at least not yet. I get completely where he's coming from. Power says yes, it's in the game. Marshall says yes. Braven says yes. Do you know, that's a really good point, Kaithina. Braven has turned around and said yes, it is in the game. He wants to turn on the Where the Beast on play. Oh, dare you me. Right, okay, now we've got to look at that. And so there's nothing about to become a commando. Right, that's like with Tom Thingy's death, whatever that is. Okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, Steve, he's the source. He's the source. He turned around and said that it was in the game. The person who said it was in the game live on stream is Brooks. Is it Michael Brooks, I think his name is? And he did that during an interview with DJ Truthsayer. He did, yes. He said it's in the Milky Way, and if you wanted to get to it, it would have to be part of everybody's individual journey. No, you're right, Kaithina. I don't disagree with what you're saying, yeah, but people have lied about things in games before, yeah, and it's really, really gone bad for them. So, for example, No Man's Sky, Yeah? Now, I know that No Man's Sky is recovering and it's getting better and better, but they lied. They lied to a lot of people, and now look what that did to that game. So, you know, it took them like over a year to recover from that. That's the problem, Kaitina. You're right. There's no way to know either way. You know, we're putting all this time and effort into researching this. Should we? Should we be really putting all this time and effort researching into it? We've had no confirmation from anybody. Am I wasting my time? Should I be doing something more interesting, like shooting Thargoids? But for me, there should be a whole lot more in this game than just shooting Thargoids. Oh, wood powers. Yeah. Well, you know, I think that if somebody discovered it and found it, it'd be great. Yeah. Well, that's exactly the other guy. You're right. They said they don't want to waste our time. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I got some ideas of things we're going to go and do and look at, and don't worry, I will stream it all, and we're going to go and have a look for it. I'm not going to lie to you, we are going to go and have a look for it, yeah? Because at the end of the day, if it was never there, at least I could turn around and go, well, I was one of those people who went and looked for it, but at least I looked, you know? At least I didn't just sit there and go, well, maybe it's there, maybe it's not. I'm one of those people in this game that likes to go and take a look at things. Jesus, I streamed 2 hours about the League of Reparation, and I went to all of the places where all of those murders happened, and there's nothing there. So, you know, if I'm prepared to do that, I'm prepared to go looking for something like Rakeil, you know. They lie hard. Oh, thank you, Kaitina. You know what I mean? I like I said, mate, you know, if it's not, it's not. That's fine. You know, I'll be able to accept that. But at least I can say I went out there and looked, yeah? Yeah, exactly, Powers. Exactly. When we go out there and have a look, we'll have a bit of laugh, won't we? We'll have a giggle, yeah? That's what it's all about. Right, let's read this one. I want to learn how the fuck do I become an Imperial Commander. Tourist Spot 0118. Having smuggled weapons into the system, well, she sounded already good. The tension between the Kakers and the authorities was always going to spill over eventually. In 2617, the death of Tom Quarterson, a munitions worker who had been convicted of selling food coupons to the poor, was the spark that lit the flame of revolt. Wow, boom, lightning, just as we say that. Fantastic. Workers on gas platforms seized control of the facilities, and planet-side the general populace stormed the governor's residence. Viva la revolution! Quentin Divises wasn't just a revolutionary. He had a long-term strategy for the system, and as soon as the planet was secure, used every means he could to get the word out that Alioth would become a free trade port. The resource implication of Alioth's independence was too much for either the Empire or the Federation to take. Fantastic. Okay, where are we going next? Let's have a look. So we've done Alliance. Oh, there we go. Look as well. We got the Alliance. Let's go and have a look at the Alliance. There we go.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So, Kathina, what are you playing on your console at the moment? I agree, Steve. You know what I mean? You can only do so much, can't you, mate? You can't devote all of your time to it. And I haven't devoted all of my time to it, to be honest. Oh, XCOM 2! Excellent. I love the XCOM games. And Monster Hunter World. So I've seen a lot of people on Twitch playing Monster Hunter. That kind of, the concept of that game sounds really good. You know, go and find monsters and kill them. I like the idea of that. Ba 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 ba. Come on. So after we've flown around Alioth, where do you think I should go? Do you think I should head maybe towards it says grind is elite, I write at home with it. Okay. So after we've played around in the Alliance and Alioth, do you think I should head towards Empire Space and Aknar? Or do you think I should head towards Sol? What do you reckon? Or maybe I should head towards Lav. Actually, I think I've just come from Lave, so yeah. What do you reckon, guys? Second star to the right and straight on till the morning. It has not, Steve. We went there the other day. We went and had a look. So yeah. There's a lot of tourist beacons there, so we'll head back in that direction. Boom! Oops. Well, that's one way of stopping. My God! How did I not blow that thing up? Okay. Sorry, Spot 00007. The Alliance of Independent Systems, usually referred to as just Alliance, was founded on Alioth in the early 3230s. So it's not all that old, guys. It's like 74 years old. Yeah? You know. Yeah, Soontil's awesome. Yeah, it really is good, Soontil. Over the next 2 decades, more than 20 systems went on to join. Some were independent, others revolted from imperial and federal control. For nearly 1,000 years, colonial settlements could only choose between imperial tyranny or federal interference. Alioth and the Alliance provided the third way, more supportive and less conditional on cultural alignment. That's interesting. So the Alliance they're kind of like the Federation of Planets, where they have a prime directive. They don't actually affect your individual cultural alignment of the planet, but they do have a sort of joint venture together. We can go and have a look at Soonhill. We want to go and take a look at that, guys. Not a problem. Okay, so we've done that one. Here we go. Let's go and have a look at the Alliance Council members. Yeah. I wouldn't say the Empire are British. Yeah, I'd say they're more imperialistic British, maybe. You could probably say that the Alliance are more like the British Commonwealth. You know, we don't really mess around with people's individual ways that they run things, but... Or the European Union would be a better way of describing it, like it says so, you know. No, not really. They're more like... well, they believe in slavery. Well, I suppose we were involved in a slave trade at some point. Far be it from me to talk about this country's bloody past. I always thought them more like Roman. Earl Grey dispensers. Now, Kaithina, you know very well that Earl Grey can only be served tea, Earl Grey, hot. Yeah, Steve, there you go. The Empire's more like Roman. Well, I mean, just off the top of my head, the guy who set up the Empire the way it is now, he very much was a fan of the Roman imperialistic way of doing things. Yeah. Whoa, 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 Steve. Alliance are more like America? So, are you saying that America has never imposed itself upon any... I don't know about that, Steve. Yeah, but they got that really hot Russian chick as well, Kaithina. You know, the one I think is really sexy. That's the Imperial voice. Baron, it is good to see you again. Yeah, the Feds are totally America. Yes, you are. In fact, Kaithina, they are. Yeah? Okay, so here we go. They are America, full stop. So the Federation were the first intergalactic power, and they stemmed from the winners of Sol's or Earth's Third World War, and that was the USA. The USA won the Third World War. So officially they are America. Okay, so Alliance Council members. Each Alliance member state has a number of council members within the Alliance Assembly based on the size of their respective populations. Some only have one. The Prime Minister is elected by the members, and it is his or her job to corral them into some sort of consensus, generally a slow process. There is much less tradition than in the other powers, and process within the Alliance Assembly are still subject to change. Generally, when arguments break out, as they frequently do, in practice the Alliance is largely run by civil servants, salaried officials that look after day-to-day runnings of the Alliance, generally not getting involved in the political struggles. The Alliance Defence Force is run by 6 members of the Council of Admirals, independently from the Council members but reporting to it after the event to facilitate rapid decision-making. Each of the Admirals is from a key contributing navy, including it is Lave in that. Lave is one of the... It is the location of one of the Council of Admirals fleet. There you go. There's an interesting fact for you. Okay. Yeah, it sounds more like the UN, but I don't think the UN is as close-knit as the European Union. So I think a better way to describe it would be more like the European Union. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, Steve, the Federations are the Americans. It does do a lot. I mean, it's got a fully fledged fleet and everything, yeah. And you know, when the first Stargoid War happened, they weren't really in any position to offer anything because, well, really, they were still very new, you know. Yes, miles and miles of red tape. Yeah, the way that I always think about them is the same way that you think of what they called the Congress in Star Wars. Yeah, the Senate, the Imperial Senate. That's the way I always imagine them being. Yeah. Are you out there now, other guy? Is that where you are? Okay, let's go and read something interesting. Let's go have a look at Mick Turner. Ooh.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Politics suck. I hear you. I like the home system for the sovereignty. It's got a planetary base there that is almost as good as Shinrata, Kaithina. It's got all the ships there and pretty much almost all the equipment you can buy. It's in a place called Bresla, and there's a planet there with Isolar Prospect on it. And Isolar Prospect, you know. If I want to check my home, your home system is all in. Read the galaxy map flavor text. Okay. Let's do it. Let's read this first. Here we go. Born in 3205, Mick Turner grew up in the Jones colony in the Isafa system. After graduating with honors from the civilian pilot school, he moved to New California in Alioth, just before the rebellion started. In 3228, when the federal corporations supplying New California attempted to raise their prices again, the citizens revolted. Viva la Revolution! Taking over the ships berthed in the space station and riding out to the gas mining stations to assault the corporate workers. Federal and Imperial forces arrived within days, but fighters from Alioth and several neighbouring independent systems joined forces to repel them. Turner's pilot skills saw him amongst the first to fly out to the orbital platforms, and he won a great deal of respect from his peers for his efforts. It was here he met Meredith Argent, a scientist who led one of the Kaker cells in the gas platforms, and was the direct descendant of Walter Agent, a wealthy industrialist from the Aethi in the 27th century. Argent and Turner were to become partners for life. Ooh. So Kathy likes Cookaby. Galaxy Poker Capital, maybe. Okay, we got that one. We've done those. We've done that. Riley Dane Murder. Have we done that? Have we done that one? I don't think we've done Riley Dane Murder. Let's go to Riley Dane Murder.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So, does anybody know who Argent is, Meredith Argent, and why that's so important in the lore of Elite? Oh, really? The Australian woman? I don't think I've heard her. I wouldn't know what the other voice is because I don't use a docking computer because I got hardcore docking skills. So as Steve correctly points out, Meredith Argent formed something called Argent Aerodynamics Amalgamated Incorporated. Oh, right, I see. Okay, I think. Yeah, anyway. And they are the ones who control the New Rosyth shipyard, or the NRS. You know. And they produced vessels that had stupid, absolutely stupidly long-range FSD drives. And you've got to remember, this was what, somewhat 50 years ago? Now, considering that we've only really had FSDs for the last sort of 4 or 5 years, yeah, you know. Okay. Riley down. Okay, in 3184, the election of Federation President Lorik Trander saw a renewal of hostilities over Alioth. This time, conflict was instigated by corporate rivalry in the system's vast gas mining sector. After the discovery of a murdered official named Riley Dane, who was investigating the abuse of permitted quotas, the situation quickly escalated. Trander had authorized a force of privateers. In response, Hensgith Raval sent in the Imperial 15th Fleet. The conflict avoided the settlement of New California owing to the previous treaty, but the settlers there found themselves all but cut off until a further ceasefire was established in 3198. Neither side achieved anything but line the pockets of the industries who fueled and powered their fleets. It also served to stir further resentment amongst the settlers. At this time, the Quaker insurrection became more organized and received substantial financial support from unknown sources. Well, that's got some very mysterious people behind it, hasn't it? Yeah. You knew the original. Okay, alright. It may be the same one. It's spelt with 2 S's, by the way, Katina. Just saying. Okay, what are we doing next? Let's go have a look and see if we can find anything else. So we've been all through these. Oh, wow, we got some more here. Argent's Claim. Oh, Gotham Park. Oh, we've seen that one. Okay. Gotham Park. Sounds like very much cool, isn't it? Right, do we want to start heading towards Alioth A1? Yeah, let's go to Alioth 1. Let's see if there's any more here.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
There we go. So yeah, the AAI made ships that could go a very long play. In fact, they made something called the Class 4 Military Drive, and that's one of the longest ranged starships that was ever produced. In fact, they create something called the Turner class starship, and it had this hyperdrive in it, but it is very it's very it's a point of much conjecture as to just how far it could go. So yeah. Really, Katie, there. Now that is interesting, isn't it? What a linking and a connection. I like that. I like that a lot. All these things that will keep passing that are creating that gravity wells for me. Okay. Almost there now. How far could they go, Kathy, there, in Elite 2? Because I never played Elite 2. Battle group's disappearance. There we go. We can have a read of that. That sounds good. Okay, Steve, you take care, my friend. Good to see you again. And keep chasing the dream, Commander. Keep chasing the dream. Oh, I see, okay. Hey, Ches! Good to see you, mate.
Orbital flight engaged.
Battle group's disappearance. Alright. Okay, I don't know what this is, but we're going to go and have a look at it. Oh, I see, Cantina. Okay. Oh, well, I know in the early drives they didn't have any super cruise. They only had jump. So you had to kind of know where you were jumping to, you know? So a scan of this, find out what's going on here. In 29-24, a further conflict started up in the alley. You know what, this Alliance has had quite a few bust-ups, hasn't it, really? It's had a bit of a scrap, this place, if truth be told. Initiated by a squabble over hydrocarbon resources, the Dern and Resner Corporation applied for Imperial assistance to enforce its claim over a large swathe of the system's mining rights. A small force of Imperial cruisers and their support ships arrived in the system and rapidly deployed to enforce these claims. They vastly outnumbered the mustered Federal units and forced them out of the entire system within the year. But then, without warning, in 29-25, the Imperial battle group disappeared. Federal vessels returned, and Hosseini Kruger appointed the system's mining rights. Within months, all assets of Dern and Resner Corporation were seized by the Emperor. The reason for these strange events have never been discovered. Federal intelligence sources were later to accuse the Duvals of instigating a cloning program to breed specialized infantry units. Ooh! The Imperials have clones. That sounds great. Oh, I so want Stormtroopers and Elite. Yes, Kaithina. Yes, you're right. But I mean, you know, at least they're producing fluff with their reasons. You know, at least they're coming up with interesting things to explain the technology in the game. You know, they could just go, yeah, well, you could do this now. We just decided, yeah, you know. In Elite, the biggest ships are still in those drives, still using those drives, Kaithina. We've been to Alia 3. I think we've been to Alia 3, have we? Yeah, we've been pretty much all around Alia now. We've not been over here though, to Tigsteruk. Let's make our way over to Tigsteruk, yeah. And then we're going to go to Sunil, yeah? Come on! Push the envelope! Faster! Must get away from Gravity Well. People live for a whole lot longer in the future, Katina. Unless they're shot. In which case they don't live very long at all. See if they are on the way. What Golden Gate's all about. So, oh, you see that Argent's Claim there? Argent's Claim is where those shipyards are, Kaithina. The Rossith shipyards. Rossith and the shipyards. Archentown. Cool. Yeah, your character has died. Congratulations. Really? So am I right in saying that at the end of the game you get to choose as to whether or not you're going to give the Thargoids the antidote, or you're going to give them a big virus? Is that right? Right, there's nothing out here. It's more rocks. Okay, let's go to Sunil. Oh, right, that's in the last one. Okay, right, I see. Way distance away. Is Sunil. There we go. $50 jump. Oh, I know why. I've still got it on the economical, haven't I? Can we do fastest, please? Thank you. Okay, there we go. 9, that's a bit better.
Frameshift drive charging.
Off we go.
1. Engage.
See, I've not played it at all. I played the original game, like, because a friend had it. Yeah, that's the only reason why. I didn't play it because I was interested in the game or anything like that. So I got to play it a little bit with my friend, and we kind of played it together. You know, hey, you do that. Why don't you go over there and sell them? Ooh, look, we got diamonds. Go over there and sell them. Yeah. And then Elite was quiet for a while, and I played a game called Freelancer. That was pretty good. I used to love that. I played that until basically I knew the game like the back of my hand. You know.
Frameshift drive charging.
Freelancer's amazing powers.
Fuel scooping.
What was really cool about Freelancer was that you could play it, and when your ship sped up, it did this blur effect around you, you know, to kind of make you feel like you were going even faster. And it allowed you to produce some amazingly good wallpapers that looked really cool. Possibly so, Kaithina. Freelancer was a Microsoft game. They owned the rights to it, Microsoft. I'm given to understand that you can still play it. There are independent servers that are still running for it.
Fuel scooping.
Unagak Maku. That's where we're going now.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, that's the one, Kaithina. That's the one.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
I watched Yamik's stream all about Star Citizen the other day, you know, about the $27,000 thing. Something I didn't know about that whole thing is that it's not available to everybody. You only see it if you've already donated. So in other words, they only advertise it to you if you look like the sort of person who might pay £27,000 for, you know.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Engage. There we go.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, that's the problem, Powers. You need an Uber machine to, you know, run everything.
2, 1. Engage. Fuel scooping.
Ooh, look, see, I got to scan a system.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Don't even know what's here. Must be heading out a bit.
Shift drive charging.
Oh, yeah, I agree with you, Kaithina, because they're doing something very similar in quarter 4 for Elite, aren't they?
1. Engage.
I'd say, do you know that's something else that Yamik's did on his stream about that? He was talking about what else could you spend £27,000 on? And he was talking about other things you'd spend £27,000 on, but you know, rather than spending it on the ships for, you know.
Frameshift drive charging.
Apparently, you can feed a family of 4 for 4 years with £27,000.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So I'm sorry kids, we can't feed you because Daddy's got to bought a footload of ships on Star Citizen. Oh, that's funny. Oh, here we are, we're here in Sundal, here we go. Oh, it's undiscovered as well, great, this should be fun. Let's see what we find. 9 new objects, ooh. Scanny scan scan, scanny scan, scan scan, scanny scan. Yeah, there's a lot of money changing hands, Kaithina. You know, alarm bell's not ringing, you know? Come on. Somebody tell me what's going on. There we go. Right. So, does everybody know what this system is so famous for? Oh, you know what? I'm scanning this. I'm scanning the system before it. Oh, I thought we were there, but we're not. We're actually scanning the system before it. Let's go to Sunil. So, does everybody know what this system is so famous for? Shut up. Why are you talking? Okay. Oh, what? I've been scanning the wrong place. There we go. Let's go there, shall we? Sunil, where we're supposed to be. It's famous for feeding Alvaro and Matu.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Right, are we now in... Yeah, now we're into... Right, okay, now we can do a scan. Here we go. There we go, that's a bit better. Right, where's the star? Where's the star? Okay, I need to do a little bit of fuel scooping. Relics! It's all about the Sunil relics. A slab of unidentified material covered in pictographs of an unknown origin. The relic is part of a cache of similar artifacts that were uncovered by explorers researching a lost alien civilization in the Sunil system. Sold by Gary's Reclamations, Charitable City, Nagori. Oh yeah, they got their vices, haven't they, Gaethina? They definitely got their vices. But yes, it's they've got alien relics here. Alien relics that a lot of people think is to do with the Guardians, because they sound very similar. You know, pictographs on them, strange relics. You know, where else have we seen this? Oh yeah, I know it. A secret base? I want to go look at the secret base.
Fuel scooping complete.
It's not very secret if I've picked it up on the scanner, is it? Right, where's this secret base? It's the quickest way to get visitors. If I owned a coffee shop, I would name it Secret Coffee Shop. Yeah? And then loads of people would come to it because they'd want to go, oh, why is it a secret? You know? Oh, we sell coffee, mate. Oh, right. Right, we're going to scan this place first. And then we're going to go and have a look at Secret Base. Ooh. Watch me get blown out the sky. Bill Turner is old, Powers. He is old, that guy. Yeah. Reverse psychology. Ooh, secret base. This sounds interesting. Tell me about Secret Base. I want to know about Secret Base. What? This is rumored to be the site of CIEP base. Some stories claim a combined human Thargoid project took place here. Ooh. What's CIEP? I haven't even heard of that. Elite Dangerous CIEP. Oh, get this, guys. This is interesting. So, So it's rumoured that CIEP could mean the Circle of Independent Elite Pilots, which is an offshoot of Guess Who? Any takers? No? Combined interspecies experimental projects? It could be. That's very good, actually. No, not the Federation of Pilots, no. The Dark Wheel. They used it as a secret military base before being run off by pirates with fancy military technology. The location of Soon Hill was found by the pirates because it was close to Grand Mort, and the origin of the Circle attack force when travelled out of their way through Broman and Lemis to reach Delta Phoenix. The description, abbreviated from the description given by pirate Robert Garin, upon entering the system is of a pale purple-brown dwarf, away with large debris fields, space fog, with a planet hidden inside. The planet was supposedly turned into a volcanic mess by said pirate. That does not sound like the Soon Hill system listed in the UC database. The location of Soon Hill, given by Universal Cartographics, may not be the actual place because neither it nor Nigori are close to the Grand Mort system. Now that is fucking interesting, considering what we've just been talking about and about how things are not the way they seem on the map. That's really fucking interesting. Yeah. Yes. Okay, so we're going to thoroughly search this place. The thick plottons. Thought plickers.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
So what they're saying is that according to sources elsewhere, Sunil was raided by pirates, and they could have only raided it because they were on their way to another place, and this location isn't anywhere near that place, so it may not be Soonhill. It may be somewhere else. Soonhill might be another place. Dun 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 dun. Exploring with Baron von Zoomskin. It's gonna be my new theme tune. So we're going to thoroughly explore this place. He did say it could. Yeah, there's not a lot of other references. of CIEP. Yeah? But CIEP is Dark Wheel. Okay? You know? Oh my god, Katie, I found Rakeil. Tell everybody. Onto the forums. Tell them now. Watch my watching count go from 18 to about 2k. It never sounds good, does it? But it's got Dark Wheel written all over it, kind of thing. Yeah, you know what they're like. Yeah. So we're going to do a full sweep of this place, and I'm going to probably spend a day or two here and have a good look round. And then try and have a look at the surrounding systems and explore that lead, I think. Yeah. Well, GXSR, Mem, always said he was going to name his ship, his exploration account, Mem Was Here. So when he found planets that had not been found before, it'd say, explored by Mem Was Here. Bill and Pen, the Flower Pot Men. Weed! Okay, scan this place. Ah, more wreck. So we'll read that again. So the acronym CIEP could mean Circle of Independent Elite Pilots, an offshoot of the Dark Wheel. They used it as a secret military base before being run off by pirates with fancy military technology. The location of Sunil was found by the pirates because it was close to Grandmort and the origin of the Circle Attack Force, which travelled out of their way through Broman and Lemis to reach Delta Fionesis. Okay, I see. Right. Okay, well, I mean, Kaithina, I will tell you what the Thargoids are. They're just aliens. So the reason why we haven't got anywhere with them is because bloody hell. Bloody goose has just flown past my window or something. Making a right racket. What's going on there? Anyway. So yeah, it's the Thargoids are just like, they're just alien. We can't understand them because they're alien, you know, and that's the problem with aliens. They have a different way of, you know, doing things. Alien way of doing things, in fact. I know, tell me about it, Katie. So I'm going to post this up for you guys to take a look at. Take a look at that, guys. Tell me what you think. Think we're onto something here? Think it's worth investigating? Why are we not scanning this? There we go. Or maybe she does. We need a team to go over there and persuade, in inverted commas, her to tell us what she knows. So, Elvira, why are you pointing that light at me? No reason, dear. Just want you to have a little chat about them relics that you like. She is. Elvira, you're right. Elvira Matuki is. Let's just check that. Let's just check that, shall we? Where is she? Where is she? There she is. Elvira Matuki is a well-known explorer, although she's rumoured to once been a deadly assassin before heading out into the black. Come on now, Elvira. Why don't you tell us what it is that you know? I'm not telling you nothing about aliens. Nobody said anything about aliens, Elvira. Yeah, Kayathina, I like that. She didn't just stop being an assassin. She found something. She dug too deep. Who knows what she found there? Bloody hell, it's just nothing but asteroids in this place. I bet, mate. Yeah, I should do that, shouldn't I? But I kind of want them on my map, you know? I want them on my map because there might be something in them, you know? I'm literally leaving no asteroids unturned here. Yeah. Yeah, it's all good. We're going to do some shooting Thargoids soon. I want to go and shoot some Thargoid scouts. I've not done that before, so I've equipped my chieftain. I was trying to remember the bloody name of it then. I've equipped my chieftain with a load of multi-cannons, and we're going to go and shoot some Thargoid scouts. I'll let you know when I'm going to do that. We're going to do some more exploration for this. I want to try and find out more about Sunil and this fact that we're in a system that might not be a system. When it's a place not a place. When it is named something else. Do 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 do. There's a lot of asteroids in this place, though. I might be onto something, Kaithina. Who knows? I'm definitely going to stick around here and, you know, do a bit of exploration. I'm not going to lie to you. Check it out. If anybody wants to come and check it out with me, you know my name, Brian von Zumski. Look me up, send me a friend request. I'll add you into my private group, and you are more than willing to come and find Rakeil with me. I'm not a, you know, a selfish guy. I'll share it with you. Yeah. You get 10%, I get 90%. That's the way it works. Yes, other guy. Oh, you did it in a courier. Oh, I love a courier. Such a nice vessel. Yes, I've got all overcharged. And yes, I've got lots of hull to eat the corrosive damage. Yes, so I got all that. So yes. And we're doing it in my Chieftain because that's a really manoeuvrable vessel. And it's fun to fly, and it's got quite good gun sights on it too. Quite good, what's the word? Gun alignment. That's the word I'm looking for. Good gun alignment. Do you know what, right? If this is something to do with it, I quite like the idea that maybe the Sunil relics have got something to do with Rakeil. Because if the Sunil relics sound like a Guardian thing, oh, you've no idea how much I love the Guardian storyline in Elite. Yeah? And if the Guardians have got something to do with Rakeil, oh, I'll be so happy. I'll be so happy. Oh... Space Pyramids and Rakeil. Oh, it's just so good. It's a storyline that's literally come out of my dreams. Oh, I bet. Oh, planet. Okay, we're going to scan our planet now. So, these guys described a pale purple brown dwarf 998 light seconds away. Well, I can't see one of those right now. You had no hull repair Olympics. Korean run real fast at first sight. Oh, I see. Okay, right. I would have thought, don't you just have to overheat other guy? Oh, to avoid the missiles. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Sunil 2. So, this is a gas giant. And we got a moon around it, I believe. Here it is. Here's the moon. It does do damage, but it's better damage than your hull damage. This is damage you can heal with an AFMU, you know, and all that. Two 8, so that's a moon. This is a moon. It's an icy moon. We're looking for a pale. Oh, okay, right, yeah. Space fog with a hidden planet inside. Okay. Wow, we got all these places to explore still. Cool. Yay, more gas giants! Joy! Yeah, my chieftain's fairly tough now. It's okay. It's tougher than my python, which is saying something, because my python's about, what, 1,500, 2,000 hull, where this thing's about 2,003. It's got Bi-weave, explosive, resistant, so it pushes all my resistances up because I got the shield boosters too. So it's a nice little combat vessel, you know. What do you mean, pff, chieftain? Oh, more debris? Wait, just because other people like it, you're saying that you don't like it? Because other people don't like it, or because it's a shit ship? That doesn't sound like you, Kaithina. Kaithina, you like things because they're either good, yeah? It doesn't sound like you to turn something down just because everybody else likes it, you know. Hey Shredz! Good to see you, my friend. This is a chieftain that is designed for a very specific purpose, and that is to take out those scouts. Because I went up against them in a Corvette. Sorry, I tell a lie, in a Conda, an Anaconda. And yeah, they're all over the place, and I can't keep up with them in an Anaconda. So I need a more maneuverable vessel to take them on, and that is why I've gone with the chieftain. But we'll see. You know, well, the proof of the pudding is in the tasting, isn't it? So we'll find out. We'll see how that goes. You know. From an engineering point of view, Kaithina, I understand what you're saying. Okay, right. There she is. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure flying with you. However, I have to bring the stream to an end now because I've been streaming for about 2 hours and 14 minutes, 2 hours 15 minutes, something like that, something crazy like that. Who cares? Who gives a shit? We've discussed lots of things, and we've been out there. The new ship Shredz is called the Challenger. That's the new one. So we've been exploring the bubble a little bit. We've been over to Alioth and we've learned lots of things about some information there. We've also been all through the Soon Hill and had a little bit of a look around there too. And maybe we might have found some really interesting stuff. Who knows? If you've not done so already, please like and subscribe. It does wonders for both my ego and the channel. More people on YouTube get to see me. If you're watching on Twitch, just follow me and watch out for more videos soon. Take a look in the description of this video. You'll see a bunch load of Discord servers. You'll see my Discord server there. If you want to get hold of me for any particular reason, you can do so through that. Also, there's a link there to the Magpie Mafia Discord server, which is a place where I spend a lot of my time. And Ineffectual Gaming, which is another Discord server which my good friend Swifty streams through, and I'm on there quite often talking to the likes of Kaithina and Shredz and all sorts of other manner of people that are part of the gang that we get up to. Also on there is some links to some creators that are good friends of mine. Get yourself over to their channels, connect to them. I think Shredz is on there. Yeah, you're on there somewhere, Shredz. There you are. Yeah, you're on there, Shredz. So get yourself over there, take a look, and subscribe to their channels. It's really good content. Okay. So, if you need to get hold of me, if you want to fly with me, you want to come and do a bit of exploration with me, or anything else that I'm up to, look me up on stream. Look me up on game, Commander Baron Zumski, exactly like it's spelled in the channel, and you're more than welcome to come and join me. On that note, Commanders, remember, no matter how elusive Rakeil may be, or how much a system called Soonhill is not a system called Soonhill, no matter what they do, they will never ever take the skies from us.